hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be Hero versus Haran here on Outsider. It's gonna be a 1.16 replay, South side. It's gonna be Hero, our Protoss player. And on the left side, it is Haran. He is gonna be our Orange Zerg player. I found a Team Liquid thread back from 2009 saying he's very good at the crazy Zerg strategy, but this is not a TVZ, so I'm not entirely sure what he's going to do here against the Protoss player Hero. So this is going to be a Patreon game. For those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month, I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you're watching this the second week of January, include yourself in that. And if you're watching this in February 2023, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War content. Terror the Overlord shirt has been released at falconpaladin.store, so check it out. Maybe we will work on a Steve the SCV shirt next. And I don't know, is Pauline a good name for this probe? Let me know in the comments, Protoss players. I kind of feel like it is. I kind of feel like the probe looks like a Pauline. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. I did know a Pauline growing up. It was the name of one of my friend's moms. So it's an old name. But it is a legitimate name. Doo-doo. Overpool timing here on Outsider. A Forge, fast expand. 3-player map. And again, this is pretty much the only map where we see carriers against Zerg. Due to all of the weird high ground locations, right? Flyers are very, very good on this map. And carriers are no exception to that rule. So, okay, so Forge into an expand. Alright. Very good. We've got 2 sets of lings in these eggs here. Hero blocking the natural expansion as best he can. Are you? Oh. Now this has just got to be scouting, right? But Terry the Overlord. That's right, man. You got a shirt now. Be very, very proud. Yeah, he scouted it. This drone feels very, very silly. So 4 link is moving out. Expansion? Expansion timing? Come on, Haran. Totally expansion timing now. You have 350 minerals. Let's go. Bringing a drone down. A little bit late on that. Actually, another set of lings is out chasing this probe around. But cannon finishing up. The timing on that for our player Hero. Fantastic. Really good stuff. Gets a couple free shots off on there. And Terry, too. Come on, leave Terry alone. Just wants to float in peace. Doesn't want to cause you any trouble. I mean, does want to show the Zerg Overmind what you're up to so you can die. But other than that, come on. Nothing to be worried about here at all. And quick metabolic boost here. Not going for that fast lair. Instead, man, this is like the first ZVP or ZVT I've cast in a while where there isn't a quick lair coming in. Instead, going for metabolic boost in first. That's nuts. Okay. Well, you're going to have speed so you can kill that probe faster, which is exactly what happened. These probes are on the wall because they're worried about a ling run by here, but there's only 4 lings. These 2 cannons can kill them, but more lings are coming in. So they're just a little bit advanced on that. Zealot coming in to try to hold the wall too. That's always very nice. And taking a quick third base up this left side. It's minerals only, and enemies can put Dragoons here and ruin your day, so you got to watch out for that. Ah, the ling run by happens anyway. I thought for sure we were safe from that. Hero, buddy, come on. Okay, well, the lings are free inside. Scout and Cybernetics Corps are going to try to take down this pylon. They're like, no, that's stupid. Let's go after these probes, but they're pretty good fighters against us. It's like a 1-to-1 ratio, though. There's a Zealot here, too, cruising about, trying to see what is what. And the answer is there's 4 lings loose inside your base, and they have speed. Well, that sucks. I mean, that really is pretty terrible. Ooh, that ling barely escapes with its life. I saw you taking hits in there, guys. 7 HP on you. This is buying time. This is basically forcing Hero to spend time on stuff other than macroing. Spend focus on stuff other than doing what he needs to do, continually producing probes, but he's working on that anyway. Not a problem. And yeah, these Lings don't want to engage with that Zealot whatsoever because, I mean, they will definitely die in that situation. And, oh, taking a hit is bad too. These are so annoying. So annoying stuff. And the lair is about 80% complete here. One probe did go down. We heard that sound here inside the main base. Zealot moving across the map. He's like, well, do you have any Lings back home, maybe? Probe comes in to see how many Lings there are. The answer is 2. So that's actually going to be tough. Man, these 3 Lings are still here. This is pretty good micro, honestly. From Haran. I'm impressed with this dude. Probe down. Okay, Ling gets murked. And, okay, then they all die. I guess he was more worried about the Zealot over here than he was about his Lings on the offensive. Yeah, drone down. You're trying to fight a Zealot with drones, my guy. Get the drones out. Evac them. You have a base to send them to. Lings pop. Zealot tries to get into a position where only all 3 Lings can hit him, so blah. Trying to make it so only 1 Ling could hit him, or maybe 2 at the most there, but instead all 3 could hit him, so that's bad. First Corsair of the day coming up. How are we going to deal with that? Well, there's a Hydralisk Den and a Spire on the way, but Den's going to be faster. Going to get some Hydras out to deal with the Corsairs first of all. Third base, pretty happily mining. 2 workers there. Smattering of workers here at the natural base. Main base, fairly good too. It's only 19 workers, but that's okay for the Zerg player at this stage of the game. And this Ling is still free inside the main. I thought for sure all the Lings were dead. Where did you come from? Were you hiding? That's insane. Alright, well, whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. Corsair shows up, says, okay, nothing that can kill me yet. That's nice. There's 2 Hydras on the way, but they're in egg form now. Overlord tries to flee, but then decides coming back to where the eggs are is smarter. Because Hydras are popping out. So the Hydras should... Oh, nope. This Overlord is going to die, but the Corsair's going to take some hull damage for it. Not ideal. You don't want to take any hull damage. Ooh, extra damage. Okay, be careful with that, hero. Careful. 2 Corsairs up. Hydra going to try to kill both of them by himself. Lurker Aspect is on the way, and a robotics facility for observers, and maybe we're going to go for Reavers here. Doesn't look like Carrier is on the menu yet. Here from our Protoss player, but whatever. Are you seriously coming back into Hydra Town? Why are you doing that? I recommend taking a quick flyby, see if there's a base over here. There you go. So he gets a scout off on this base, says, huh. Wonder how long this has been here. Are there any Overlords to kill? No. Bad news. Ooh, and getting that +1 air weapon, so we're going heavy into the Corsairs here today. I do like the Hydra answer here rather than the Mutalisk one, though we've seen it work. We've seen it work on the channel in 2023, no less. So I can't badmouth the Muta strategy against Corsairs too much. It can be pretty effective, even against somebody as good as Bisu is. There's a Bisu game where he went a ton of +1 Corsairs against a Zerg player, and the Zerg player made Mutas, and it totally worked out. Amazing. Truly good stuff. All right. Well, yeah, it is. It's a robotic support bay. Okay. So we're going Reavers pretty fast on this map. Again, Flyers are good. Ooh, good micro. Good micro. The Corsair's baiting the Scourge into this cannon. Ah, that was sick. That was a really good play. Macro hatch. Love a good macro hatch. And maybe thinking about expanding up here to a 4th base. Not a bad idea. Might be a little bit hard to defend, although there's really not much of a ground army here. Handful of Zealots, sure. They don't have speed because we do not have a Citadel yet. Nor is there one on the way. So I don't know if we're planning on doing that or what. He's definitely going to load up some of these shuttles with Zealots. There we go. And maybe with a Reaver while we're at it. The Reaver is in production now. And working on shuttle speed while we're at it. And maybe setting up a 3rd base of his own here would be hero. Entirely possible. So Hydra Lurker Tech with Scourge support is going to be the play here from Haran today. And there you go. Thinking about that 4th base at that 12 o'clock position. We'll see if that's going to work out for him or not. So going to go for, you know what you don't have is Storm. Because you don't have a Citadel of Adun, which means you don't have a Templar Archives. Which means you definitely don't have Storm. But God, the supply block. Okay. The constant threat here is bad. We're just going to bust in the front door, though. How's that sound? Lurkers burrowing in. Rawr. Lings getting around that right side. This isn't even walled off right there. Ah! The walls here for Hero are not good, but there's a Reaver. There is a Reaver, and kills 2 of the Lurkers, and the third one goes down too. Yo! You want to deal with Lurker Hydra busts? Get a Reaver out. You'll thank me later. Oh my gosh, that was good. So these are slow zealots moseying their way up into the main base. Lurker's got to burrow in to be like, help? I don't know if we can kill these zealots fast enough to save the Spire, actually. Where are the Hydras? I guess they all turn into Lurkers. Oh, no. Save it. Save it. No, doesn't even come close. Well, that was pretty close to saving the Spire. Those zealots died very quickly, but yeah. Spire gets sniped by slow zealots because there's nothing in an army at all here for Haran. So yeah, I mean, this isn't Jaedong versus Bisu or anything, but these two players are both pretty darn good. Pretty good ideas of what's going on here, and I loved that Reaver response to this little Ling Lurker timing. 4th base is done from Haran, top side, top spawn position. Are we really coming back in here when we know there's Reavers? There was 1 before, and that shut you down immensely. Now there's more, because obviously not going to stop making those. This Corsair count is nuts, by the way. Scourge flying back. Oh, they did get 1 Corsair, though. That's pretty nice. Cool. Well, Templar Archives is now on the way. Zealot Legs getting researched? No, actually. A little bit surprisingly. Well, might as well get missile attack upgrades for Hydras as long as the Spire is getting replanted to the right of where it was originally. Both players spending their money pretty well. Haran is sitting on about 1,000 minerals, which isn't ideal, but he's also supply blocked, so that's going to slow down his ability to spend his cash. Again, all these Corsairs are really ruining his day. I don't really see any indication that we're going to see carriers here today, but man, this Corsair play, this is some of the most Corsair, like the highest number of Corsairs we've seen in some time, and DTs on the follow-up. Oh, and a Reaver drop of the natural while we're at it. Sure. Why not? We'll just go back, get 3 drone kills, take down a creep colony, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, getting shots off on Lurkers here too, but high ground Lurker says, get out of that spot. That's my spot. Another Overlord killed, but 109 available supply here. A lot of Overlords made recently. Ooh, did he unload the Reaver on this high ground to kill that Lurker? That was, wow. This is good stuff out of Hero. Hydras are, okay, Hydras say we could do this. We can do it. Ooh, that shuttle dying would be huge. The Corsair's turn to fight, sacrificing 1 of their own lives to make sure the Scourge all go down. But the Hydra count here at the natural base is pretty big. It's 103 to 59 supply. I think Hero's got this game pretty well in hand here at the 12-minute mark of the match. It's not over by any stretch, because there's really not much of a ground army here at all. I mean, finally, Zealot Legs are getting started, but slow Zealots aren't great. My gosh, this is so many dead Overlords. Not supply blocked, because again, he made 100 supply of Overlords the last time he was supply blocked, and it's hard to supply block someone at 13 minutes when they have 100 available supply. He's only at 85 now, though. That's not good. Scourge, no. Oh, Overlords, no, quick, make spores. Ah, a spore does pop here. He's trying to get a sunken up here too, but I don't know. These Lings fight against DTs pretty effectively. That wasn't too bad. And this DT has to get away from that spore as fast as DT-lably possible, Protosly possible. Getting some free swipes off on an extractor. This is the 3rd extractor, which is really important to the Zerg player now. That's not exactly great. And then the Reavers arrive. Oh no, Reaver support. Okay, all these Lings are dead. And the pickup. And the pickup. And the... Okay, so that was 1 Scarab for 1 Ling. Maybe not the best trade in the entire world, but well, it's like 25 to 15. You know what? Sure. It feels stupid, but it's a fine trade, I guess, mathematically. Yeah, this Reaver's going to be like, your base is dead. So, Zerg players, I don't feel great about this for you. I don't think Hero's playing, you know, like an absolute world beater here or anything, but dude, Haran going, you know how I feel about the drops. It makes Falcon happy when there's drops. Dude, kill that shuttle. Got it. Oh, got the shuttle. I'm not even sure what was in that thing, but Hydro Lurker right on your production. Oh, that's bad. And then, positioned here to where Lurker spines are hitting you through a choke. The Zealots can't really respond to this. Trying to snipe down the robotics facility so that more obs can't be made. Ooh, good snipe on the obs there. And now the zealots can't fight the lurkers. They have to fight the hydras, which they don't want to do. That's not in their job description. And hydras, lurkers just kind of running free inside the house. Ah, this is great. This is a great play from Haran. Where are these overlords going? I don't know, but they might have over-pursued a little bit. Corsair taking a lot of hydra shots there. How is that thing not dead? They're so tanky. So much more tanky than you think they are. Okay, so lurkers suck at killing buildings, right? Because they've been sitting in here getting damage off on this gateway for the last 2.5 minutes. And none of them are completely dead, not even close. They are sort of close, I guess. But, yo, all right. So Observer combined with Reaver should be able to clear this out. Supply blocked is Haran. Immensely supply blocked. Oh, boy. That seems bad. Oh, Lurker gets an entire gateway, though, before he gets murked. Not bad. Not incredible, but also not bad. I mean, that was a fun drop. I do love a good drop that makes me happy. Happy Falcon is good Falcon. More Overlords being produced. I really feel like Haran has made more Overlords in the first 16 minutes of his EVP than average, I think, is how I would describe this. It's some Hydras unloaded, and yeah, when a lot of your army is basically Corsairs, well, it's hard to deal with Hydralisks as much. Yeah, that cannon's no match for these Hydras with their mighty +1 attack, but the Zealots are. The Zealots with speed upgrade and +1 attack themselves? Yeah. Get out of there, Hydras. Run! I don't know if you can run fast enough to get away from the Zealots. Ooh, that one sneaks over there and turns into a Lurker Egg. That's pretty smart. I like that play, but cannons are coming up because he's worried about that potential eventuality. This has been scrappy. This is one of the scrappier EVPs I've cast in a while. Both players are kind of taking some serious hits. Oh, a DT drop over on the left side, or High Templar drop with Storm. Ended up killing some drones. It's only 28 drones for Haran now. Not great. Kind of having a hard time getting that drone count up. And this base, I think, might have straight up died to a Reaver with 12 kills on it. Okay. Well, fair enough. So it's a 3-basing. Oh, boy. Yeah, from this position, I'm looking at it. I don't see a happy place for Haran here. He really doesn't have an answer for Speedlot Reaver at all. The Lings and the Lurkers are fighting against these Zealots pretty effectively, although Lurker is getting exploded out of the ground here. Another gateway does not die. Another supply block on Haran here. I mean, this is Lurker harass here. This Lurker finally gets killed. It's been harassing this 3rd base or 4th base on the left side here for Hero. I mean, Hero's just kind of expanding everywhere, right? These are weird places to expand, but they're working for him. Double gas here is so nice. Still hasn't retaken this base because there's a Reaver back there, and there are no mutas to deal with it. He's got drops, though. Like I said, Flyer's good. Overlords with drops, shuttles, arbiters, Corsairs. All this is good stuff. Hero has some rectangle language to speak. Where's that Lurker? He was just right. Must have died. And the blood stain must have disappeared. More DTs in production, more drops happening. Again, you kind of got to do the drop stuff. Expanding here, right on the front porch. Like, right on the front porch of a base. Corsairs are taking some hits. They don't really want to fight against Hydras under any circumstances, but they can take a bunch of hits before they die, so if they need to, if it's a desperate situation, then they will. Zealots moving up to the middle of the map. Gonna make an attack up to maybe this 3rd base, or 4th base, I guess, is what it is. There's a sunken 3 Lings and a Hydra up here, which seems like minimal amounts of defense, but hey. It's all good, I guess. Should be. No, not great, actually. All right, so ton of Hydras unloading here. Handful of Zealots on the defense. DTs responding to this seems pretty bad for the DTs. Yeah, one of them dies immediately. The other one's like, Reaver, high ground, get it. Yeah. Another one down. Reaver, good unit. Yeah, full evacuation of the drones from this 4th base. Hydras have to come up here to try to deal with it, while at the same time dealing with Reavers and High Templar defending here to evacuation full up. Here from Haran. Good snipe. Okay, Scourge wander in. Snipe a shuttle. Lurker trying to find a position where it can Lurker spine these probes to death without taking shots from these cannons, and does find one, in fact, stopping all of the mining on this right side base. Good stuff. So both players are trying to expand to positions where they're vulnerable from the other side of the minerals, and both players are having trouble with it. I like it. Still, 145 to 93 supply is not a great position for Haran to be in here at 20 minutes. He's got a lot of Hydras, though. His macro's been pretty good. He's spending his cash. You know, all the cash he gets from 39 drones and effectively 3 bases at 20 minutes, which is not the greatest thing. Man, more Sunkens at this 4th base would be nice. By that I mean like 1 or 2? Go Lurker with +1 attack. Save the Spore. Oh, save the Spore with 4 HP. 3, I guess. 3, I guess. More unloaded Hydras really trying to kill one of these Reavers. It's a 25 kill Reaver, though. I don't know if any Reavers have died today. This one's got 12. This one's got 25. If there was a Reaver in one of this shuttle that died, maybe there's a Reaver that's died today, but I have not seen one die. Uh-oh. I jinxed it. Okay, so that Reaver totally got easily sniped. Never mind. I guess. Quick, pick up the Hydras. Oh, saved all 4 of them. That was a clutch pickup from Haran. He's trying to expand the natural base of this topside spawn location, but there's a lot of Zealots coming up here. This is such a unique strategy. Out of the Protoss player, ton of Zealots, ton of Corsairs, some DTs. I guess he's got Storm in here, so it's not that crazy. There's a lot of Zealots, though. +3 attack on those boys, too. Way better upgrades than the Hydras. Only +1 attack on those ones. Still trying to kill this Reaver. Not going particularly well. Yeah, see, Scarabs can scoot through these edges, but Hydras certainly can't. Big Zealot attack into 2 Sunkens at least. Yeah, a Sunken Hydra combo with a little bit of SimCity should be able to hold this. I don't know how I feel about this attack from Hero, to be honest with you. It seems like all the Zealots are just going to die, and then they're not going to get a lot of value for that. And by that I mean the Zealots are not dead yet, but now they are. All right. Cool stuff. Archon, not great against a ton of Hydras, as that Archon shows us. Oh, we're going Mutalisks, though. No, he didn't wipe out the Corsair count enough to where Mutas are going to be good, did he? Kind of. There's only 4 left, and they're all pretty injured. Oh, maybe. All right, so we're back to a generic Hydra bust at the front door of the Protoss at 22 minutes. Storm is here this time, though, and Storm is real good. Like, real good. Killing Lurkers, killing Hydras without a second thought. Still 36 workers to 44 here. This Lurker is actually still up. Oh, that was close. That was close to like 5 or 6 probes dying on one swipe. Be so careful. Okay, all right. Wow, he still hasn't picked out this Lurker up here. This is kind of keeping Haran in the game. It feels like he's up 92 to 85 supply all of a sudden. And he just made a huge flock of Mutas with a little bit of Scourge support here. Oh boy, picking off High Templar would be sick. If you could find... Okay, that's a dead... Oh, okay, Ob snipe. High Templar's like, no! Quick, turn this one into an Archon. Quick, throw Storms down. Quick, Archons, get splash damage on these Mutalisks. Nice, bringing them all into some purples there. Corsairs, chase them down. You can get them. And the Hydras are like, yes, come this way. Pew, pew, pew. Guess that's more the sound that they make. Quick, bait the Mutas and they're coming over here. Oh, that was almost a Scourge connection. Nice reaction time there from Hero, getting out of there, going to the closest cannons here on the right side. to save themselves from certain doom. That's a 9-kill lurker back here, by the way. It's only 38 probes to 42 drones at the moment. What on earth is happening? Haran is not possibly coming back in this game. He's at triple digits. 100 supply for Haran. I don't know if I expected to see that today. Finally a Queen's Nest at 24 minutes. Protoss has been on tier 3 tech forever at this stage. Oh, juked. Jukes! The Corsair jukes here, but you're taking... Ah! Okay. Ran out of time there. Oh, high ground lurker gets killed. I did not know how long you were there. It felt like Hero kind of had this game well in hand. He's still got a ton of income. He's long distance mining over here for reasons. This lurker casually has 11 kills. Took one storm, didn't die. Repositioned a little bit. If he tries to get any closer, that Templar's going to storm him. He's got 90 energy up there. Mutaflock regenning their HP top left, hiding from the Corsairs as well as they can. Little groups of Hydras just kind of spread out across the map to make sure the Corsairs don't feel free enough to fly up to that corner and discover them and kill them. Or, you know, just general map control here from Haran is what we're looking at. Man, these the same color as critters is this blue. I don't like it. Storm catches 2 drones, but the High Templar dies. And, oh, this shuttle's got High Templar in it. Catch it. Catch it. Scourge. Mutalisks. No, it gets safe. Shuttle speed, good. Good upgrade. Actually uses his storm. Oh, he had 2. Never mind. Okay, uses the 2 storms available. Ooh, that's a sniper Rooney and a half. So that High Templar dies for getting like a, I don't know, a little bit of damage on this Mutaflock. Zerg player is not happy economically, but he's still mining from his natural and the natural base and the spawn location up here. He's taking a, it's like a 6th, I guess we'll call it up here at the top side. And no real signs of expansion here from Hero. He's got the bases he's got. Maybe trying to expand up here along the right side would be a good idea. I wouldn't see anything wrong with that. But yeah, 136 to 129 supply. Kind of higher supply than I would expect. Once again, trying to get storm drops off of this Muta group is just no. Oh, he's alive? He's alive? Insert Rafiki gif here. Lion King. 1998, I guess. What is that? 6? 94? This is in the 90s somewhere the Lion King came out. The kids these days know about the golden age of the Disney animations. Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, that kind of stuff. Maybe they do. I don't know. Ah, the lurker's back on this right side. Easily picking off probes. Dude, it's 56 to 37 workers in favor of the Zerg player right now. What is going on? This has been such a reversal. And it's just been scrapping. It's not like this has been a pretty game from Haran at all. He's just, you know, he's hanging in there. I would have, like, lost all motivation and hope a long time ago if I was the Zerg player in this game, but Haran is refusing to give up that hope. He's just one lurker spine at a time. Holy mass Archons, Batman! What the heck? Where did these boys come from? I'm literally like falling back in my chair. When the heck did he decide the answer was going to be 18 Archons? I mean, it's sort of working. Not against the Hydras necessarily, and in fact this is a bad engagement angle for these Archons, but yo, they crushed through that. Wow. And then he's dropping up the left side too. Reaver drop. That Reaver gets picked off. The Archon's up here at the 12 o'clock. Doing some pretty good work. I mean, again, Hydras just kind of chew through these dudes because Archons are all shields and Well, everything does full damage to shields, and Hydras can do it from a distance instead of Lings that have to get close. So that's why it happens. Great storm before that High Templar died, too. This Archon makes it all the way up here, getting a drone kill before getting out of there, and that's it. That's your GG. Just no income left here for Hero at all. He taps out. Sure, he's got another round of Zealots coming up, but so... Right? There's a bunch of Hydras. There's a group of Mutalisks flying around. And by that, I mean there's probably a group of Mutalisks flying around. And there totally is. Wow. 133 to 35 total supply. One last weird hurrah from Hero. Going Archon here to try to bust through the Zerg, kill him economically. But I think it would have been better to drop those Archons on these Lurkers that are just destroying his ability to get income today. Look at that. 15 kills on that Lurker. Okay, 11 kills on that Lurker. And the one that died before had like 11 or 12, I feel like. Yeah, 9 probes remaining here for the Protoss. That's not good. Man. And the Muta's in here fighting the remaining Corsair that exists. Not really going to do super well against this many Mutas with the +1 Carapace upgrade. Yo, I mean, this Zealot attack was going to be really difficult to deal with, but there's no obs up here, so these Lurkers are going to get some damage done. The Mutas are going to fly back and help deal with them. I mean, they're going to be a pain to deal with, but after that, you know, it's 33 drones still remaining here. This base still exists. This base still exists. This base still exists. This base still exists. Shield one last hurrah. Reaver dropping over here. Archon push up this way. Not enough in the end. Yuck. Yeah, this game was just dirty. This was a knockdown, drag 'em out style PvZ. Just both players on the ground punching each other in the face as hard as they can for 29 minutes. And Zerg player on the comeback. Haran was not having a happy time. But at the end of the day, he's able to flip it, mostly thanks to this Lurker harass on these bases, right? The Muta tech switch was interesting. Sniped off some of those High Templar, did a really good job that way, dealing with drops too. And then the choice to go for Mass Archon was just not... It's not going to work. It was not going to work there from Hero. I mean, it was big and surprising, and it killed a ton of static defense, but it wasn't going to get the win. You should just feel that in your bones, right? So using those for High Templar. High Templar instead, maybe pump out some Dragoons? I don't think he made a single Dragoon today, which is a weird choice. Not that he had a ton of cash at the end either, but yeah, Dragoons would have been nice against these Mutas, against these Lurkers, because there was no Defiler play today either, right? There's a Hive, no Defiler mound. I mean, this was one of the rare instances of a game that went to 29 minutes where the Zerg player made no spellcasters and won against the Protoss, who had High Templar casting Storms quite a bit, and Reavers, which are kind of spellcasters in a way. I guess maybe as much as Lurkers are, I don't know. But GG, Haran. Not just good at Crazy Zerg, he's pretty good at PvZ as well. Weird stuff. 205,000 points there for Haran, 185. From Hero, he outproduced the Protoss player by about a 2-to-1 ratio, and the kill-death ratio was not great for Hero there. In response, resources spent, not really as much as you like to see from Haran in a 29-minute game. He did outspend the Protoss, but only by about 1,500 minerals. But this kill-death ratio is why he could do it, right? He killed 244 Protoss units, only lost 306. And this wasn't necessarily a ton of Lings, right? This was definitely some Lings. This was, you know, especially early was a lot of Lings. But Hydras, Lurkers, Mutas, Scourge after that. And I guess Scourge are pretty cheap too, but Gas... Anyway, yeah, that was one of the filthiest games I've cast in a while. So I hope you enjoyed it, because that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.